Today I wanted to talk about what it's like being a man that really knows shorties really paid attention to and how it can make you feel invisible. And Hype Man Brandon did a very good job explaining this, and I know you guys could relate to this heavily. So I'm gonna play this video for y'all. And you know what's crazy? I saw this dude on Tactic, and I think it was from a video he made where he got fired from his job because like they found out he had social media. Right? I could be wrong, but yeah, you probably seen him before. But here we go.
I've been called ugly and I've been rejected like literally majority of my life as a kid, right? And I get it when people get on here and say, oh, you know, being attractive is not all about your looks. I understand that.
The being attractive is your first step in. Game matters afterwards. But the attractiveness does most of the work when you're dealing with the opposite sex.
But my nigga, I don't know until you know how I feel to like really get rejected, fam. Like, cause most people that say that be really attractive. Like, you grew up getting attention. You feel me?
Facts.
Like, you still get attention to this.
And then you know what's crazy, bro? Is not even like he's not ugly. Like, word. So the fact that he's having issues is crazy. But I'm gonna continue.
Today, you feel me? You a handsome guy. If you're a girl, you're a beautiful woman. But my nigga, like, growing up being chopped and dark skinned, oh my God, fam. Like, bro, like.
Yeah, I remember when light skins used to be the wave, especially if you was born in New York like me. Oh man, they love the light skin. They would word.
Like, I've been rejected in the worst way. I've been rejected so much as a kid. I was convinced that I was ugly. Like, I remember me and my friends used to have conversations, and like it'll be some women around, or like it'll be like friend of friends type shit. And then like my friends will ask a girl and they'll be like, who the cutest out the group? And like,
I ain't gonna lie, I hated when they play them games or you gotta sit in the circle with the Johns and you play 7 minutes in heaven. Bro, that shit was the most awkward shit in the world because every time, bro, when it came to my turn, yo, I swear when it was like, I dare you to kiss Joelle, which is me, that's my name. If you didn't know my legal name, that's my name. Bro, the shorties would be like, ew, like they would have the most adverse reactions. But with anybody else, they was fucking with it. I'm like, yo, what's good with me? I'm sexy. You know what I'm saying? So after some time, it's like, you don't come into this world with preconceived notions and beliefs about yourself. But after some time, the world, when you're young, you can't really control, you know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to be accepted. So when you keep getting called, oh, big lips, Jay-Z lips, they was frying me. Soup coolers, big teeth, Buckaroo, SpongeBob, all type of shit like that. It's like, bro, you start to believe some of this shit. And it's like when you don't have that foundation in the crib, where it's like, you know, you handsome, boom, 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 boom. I mean, that could only go so far because, like, it's your family. They gonna tell you, you know, some delusional shit, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel good about yourself. But when you go out in the field in real life, you getting your ass whooped just for the way you look. And then shorties is not fucking with you like that. It's like, how do you build confidence in those scenarios?
Nigga, boy, I exit myself out of them conversations so fast, bro. My confidence was not there, bro. Mm-hmm. And like, I still struggle with my confidence. Sometimes I have my days when I do. You feel me? But like, it was really from how I grew up, like, and it wasn't really the getting rejected. It was
it's how you get rejected. That's like, it's the way you get rejected. They be violating, especially now. With the way shorties would turn you down, and this is why dudes do not walk down on shorties no more. They be like, oh, it's just rejection. Nah, gang. The way you get rejected these days is foul. Word to bro. Oh, God!
How I was getting rejected, like, damn. Like, my mama taught me about romance as a kid. I'm talking about roses and shit as a kid. Motherfuckers telling me, like, like, I would never date you, like you ugly as hell, like, you, like, until you hear those words, bro, if you never heard them words.
I'm laughing because, bro, I know exactly what he's talking about. I told y'all this story already, bro. I was at a flex when I was in my early 20s, bro. Early 20s, I'm only 27, gang. I was trying to dance behind a shorty. I'm at a soca flex, a little Caribbean flex, right? I'm getting, the culture is you get behind, you catch a wine, and that's it. Boss, right? I'm trying to dance with a shorty. I'm like doing a little, bust a wine. She turns around. That's basically how the shorty validates if she want to dance with you or not. She turned around and was like, ew. What the fuck? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had every opportunity to crash out, but I said, you know what? I said, my fault, my bad. I was like this, my bad, sweetheart, my bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, the rest of the night, I was sipping on my rum punch, and I stayed to myself. I refuse to get violated like that in public. She said it nice, clear, and loud. Ew. Shorty was breaking their neck trying to see who she was talking about. That's humiliation, gang. That's not rejection.
Birds, like physically and like somebody looking dead at your face telling you like, nigga, you're never getting a girl. You're ugly. Like, I've been told this like
too many times.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that should have convinced.
And the dude he's not ugly. Pause. But he's not ugly. Like, if we being objective here, the dude is not ugly, bro. If we put me and him side to side, he's more attractive than me. Pause. So I don't see the problem.
You like, I'm ugly, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, bruh, listen, when it comes down to them conversations, like who the cutest out the group, I be like, I know I ain't all that. I walk my ass off. They be like, Hype, where you going? Well, I'm going. Cause I know what y'all about to say. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like for most men that think that they chopped, cause I wouldn't say that they chopped, you know what I'm saying? For most men that think that they chopped, it was two main ways that a nigga was able to land a relationship. Through social media, if you even had one. I grew up without a phone, so I had the worst of worlds.
Bro, I got my first phone when I was like 15, 16, and I had a Metro piece of shit phone. I had the little 3D, the shit that would slide up and the keyboard would come out. Everybody got iPhones and shit. They like, imagine me walking down on the shorty, right? I'm like, hey, yo, shorty, I pull up with one of these motherfuckers. One of these. Shit come out like this. Can I get your number? What the fuck? I'm over here. All right, hold on. Like, what the fuck? Everybody got the little tap shit. I'm like, oh. So I was even embarrassed to pull my phone out too, gang. I'm not gonna lie, I had the Metro. Let me see if I can find the exact phone that I had. Metro PCS slide phone. Hold on, I'm actually kind of curious. Hey, I found it. I had this fucking phone, bro. I had this LG Imprint MN240, my nigga. This phone got me no hoes. Oh, bro. I had no Wi-Fi. And from the beginning, I was having a hard time getting the hoes. Why am I saying the beginning? The beginning of time, I had this phone for like a good portion of my high school journey. I'm not gonna lie. This shit, I might have to get it again just for the video. See if I try to descale my shit. But let's go back to the video. Oh my God, that just brought back crazy memories. Oh my God.
Or through a friend group. Like, it had to be like friend of friends type shit.
Facts.
And then when the motherfucker get to know you, it's on shit like, oh damn, this nigga funny, genuine. Mm-hmm. I fuck with him for real. But being called ugly and getting rejected majority of your life, oh my God, this may just be me. But like being like that your whole life, it really make you think that
you ugly.
Even when you fucking with somebody, in the back of your head, like,
they think they can do better than you, or you just feel like you less than. But let's hear what he says.
You think that they think that you still ugly.
Come on, bro. It's like we live the same life. Like, low key. Like, I know a lot of dudes feel like this, bro. And it's a bad way of thinking. And I'm aware of it, so I don't project it. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of it, so I'll be like, when it happens, I'll be like, nah, chill. It's not even all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you have these experiences growing up, it's like, what else do you, and then when you're older and then you still experiencing some of this shit, it's like, bro, am I chopped no cheese? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you start to think, like, why is she really fucking with me, right? Like, if you look at any of my other stories where I dealt with that Vegas shorty, I dealt with another shorty with the car. If you look at any of my stories where I sit down and tell y'all about my situations in dating, you be like, damn, what the fuck type of shit you got going on, bro? I feel like a large majority of the issues that I witness is because over time, or just genuinely, because they don't even be situations that last for a long period of time, at least the recent ones, is that they don't fuck with me like that. They just dealing with me just cuz for the meantime until the real, you know what I'm saying, when they want, come through and drill them in the ass. Pause. What?
Like damn, like this nigga ain't all that, but I fuck with him though. You know, like I know for a fact I'm not the only nigga that when I'm fucking with a woman, I be having a gut feeling like in the back of her head it's like, nah, this nigga kind of ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga ain't really all that for real. Like, and like, I guess you could call it like a insecurity that I had. You know what I'm saying? If you want to call it that, then yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Correct me, please. But man,
I respect him. It takes a very strong man to come on here on the internet and do this, because a lot of, like, you can't really talk to dudes about it most of the times. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people won't get it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody that hasn't even experienced this shit, they won't get it. You know what I'm saying? They will not understand this shit.
A lot of y'all ain't never been like rejected. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, I like, and you can tell, cause I rejected a woman before, and she was a pretty attractive woman, and god damn, she blew that shit out of proportion, and like,
you know why? Let me tell you why, right? Because she probably gave you a chance, and she thought you was less attractive than her, so she thought she stooped down and settled for you, and you had the nerve to reject her. So now her pride is on the line, and she like, yeah, I don't even know why the fuck. Like, the fuck? Who the hell you think you is? You chop. So, yeah, that's probably what happened. I'm not Magneto or some shit or whatever them X-Men motherfuckers be, DC, Marvel niggas be doing, but that's the assumption I'm gonna make.
Like, and it wasn't even on no like, oh, like, I don't fuck with you type shit. It was just on some, like, I don't do long distance or whatever the case may be at the time. And she just blew that shit out of proportion because she one of them people that wasn't used to getting rejected. You deal with what I'm saying? So does some men. Like, some men ain't used to not getting their way. But, man, niggas need to not get their way so they can be more grateful. I've been caught.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. This dude is spitting in this video. Hype man, Brandon, if you watching this video, I feel you 1,000%, gang. And I know a lot of dudes in the comments feel what this man just dropped. And this is why, like, when you got friends that are more attractive, my boy Rekha be talking about it all the time when he talk about Ace, his brody Ace. Bro, he be getting these situations where shorty he be like, oh, just walk down on the shorty or do this, or you're not getting a certain response from a shorty. It's just like, bro, it really be coming down, especially in like cultures where there's no warm, like, you don't know them, you don't know a shorty. Bro, it's gonna take a lot of fucking rejections to get to that one John that kinda wanna fuck with you. That's why it's better, like he had mentioned in the video, the main two ways you got a shorty growing up, if you was the unattractive dude, I put it in air quotes, you know what I'm saying, is you either was in close proximity or through social media. And I'm not gonna lie, even to this day, the most long-term relationships was because I either initiated something on social media or a shorty would like up mad at my shit. I'm like, what's going on here? I look at her, I be like, okay, for sure. So it's kind of warm because she's aware of who I am. I'm aware of who she is, and then we spark up a convo. You know what I'm saying? Or you at work, right? And you see a shorty all the time. They fuck with your personality. It's like, oh yeah, he cool, and then that will add points to your attraction. But if it was just off, saw you in the street, you got minimal interaction, those do not work for dudes like us. Most of the times, right? Most of the times, it doesn't work. I'm not going to say 100% of the time, because sometimes it works, right? You just have to go through, it's a lot of work. You got to go through hoops and you got to do some shit. Word to bro, right? But I'm not going to lie, bro. This was a good video. I want to know y'all thoughts. I want to hear from the shorties as well, because I want to see if there's a difference between like how the shorties grew up that were quote unquote unattractive and versus the men. I feel like there's some similarities there because I feel like biology is just gonna do what it's gonna do, and I feel like social media has exasperated the process. I think I'm using the word right, but yeah, shout out my boy hype man Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Keep making content. You know what I'm saying? You going stupid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know y'all thoughts. Go suck your mother blood clot.